Yo, what's going on today, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Rikar here, and we're going to be breaking down everything you need to do before jumping into Season 1 of Call of Duty Black Ops Warzone. Let's do it. Alrighty, guys, so it's been a little bit since we've been into Warzone. I know a lot of people have taken a break from the game. There's a lot of good games out there right now that just released and been playing different things. But they just released all the details about Season 1 of the new Warzone coming out. So, essentially, guys, if you guys didn't know, Black Ops Cold War weapons are being implemented into this version of Warzone. There's a new map. There's all kinds of stuff. So we need to know exactly what we need to do to get to that highest performing level. So, guys, when we jump into Season 1, you want to make sure you have all your guns leveled already in Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Make sure you have every gun level that you are going to use. I think that they're going to skip balancing some of these guns, I think. I don't know how they're going to manage to balance both the Cold War guns and these guns. So I think the meta is going to stay pretty similar here. The big ones I would focus on are definitely going to be the Kilo, the AMAX, M4 is always solid, M13's fun, and definitely have like your MP5 from this game because that's still the meta SMG. I don't know what they're going to do with the second MP5 from Cold War. So I would just have this leveled. If you haven't done that already, that's kind of on you. It's been broken for like over a year in this game. Make sure you have your snipers leveled up, the one that you like to use the most. Like I like to use the SPR 208. Who knows, they might make sniping really strong again. The new map looks kind of small though, so definitely have your R9 with the Dragon Breath rounds. It's super easy to unlock. If you haven't unlocked it before, just look up a quick video on it. You have to hit, like, with this gun, you have to kill people like 10 times sliding. It's like the easiest challenge in the entire game, and it's still broken. And if there's not a nerf for this gun, there is a huge issue. So hopefully they nerf it. If they don't, there might even be issues with the new shotguns coming out, like the Spaz and Cold War. I think it's gonna be absolutely busted. So kind of take this information and throw that into Cold War as well. If you guys have played Cold War, if you haven't played Cold War, make sure when we jumping into Warzone initially and you want to find out that meta, don't worry about leveling the new guns right away. Wait for people to find that meta, find the broken weapon, so then you're not wasting your time. That's a big one I would give you. And then next, guys, with leveling your guns in this game, thank you for the new subscriber, by the way, to the new guns here, not new guns, but also I would touch on, get your sights leveled up, guys. By sights, I mean your reticles. Everyone, if you guys haven't done the blue dot yet, it is the best sight in the game. And I don't think if I can put this sight on the blue, or like this exact sight on these Cold War weapons, it's going to be ridiculous, guys. And I can't imagine not being able to put the same sights on. They said we're keeping these sights, by the way. So that is confirmed. Like, we're keeping these 100%. So if you're telling me I get to choose between the reticles in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and these ones, it's no doubt going to be these ones. Like, these ones are just 10 times better. Something about Black Ops, they just always feel really clunky to me, and the sights in this game are so clean. Like, I would level up this one, and if you don't want to level up this one, guys, one of my favorite personally is the T-Bone on the 4x scope. Guys, it is so clean, guys. Like, it is such a good sight. I really like it because your standard one is good as well. Like, you don't have to do this if you want that red dot there, but for some reason I just really like this one a lot. I know a lot of people do use it, specifically controller players. I play on mouse and keyboard, but I still really like it with most guns. So I feel like you can just see really well. Anything past here is like kind of pointless if you ask me, but definitely this one is very easy to do. It's literally 2 challenges, well, 3 if you want to get to this one. So 3 challenges and you have it unlocked super easy. So definitely do that. And then on the multiplayer side of Modern Warfare, what I would do is definitely go in and get your challenges done. If you see anything that you haven't unlocked yet, like you want to go in and find a calling card that you haven't unlocked yet, and you want to do that, so you look at this, I only have half of them, but I really don't care about calling cards. If you really do, go get some of those done before you jump in. Make yourself look really cool. Like, I've used this one since day one. I just really like it. So that's just kind of what I like to use. Go unlock your emblems. There's tons of emblems in this game, and I know that is something that a lot of people like, and I imagine they're going to be transferring those over, and I think we're going to have both the options from Cold War and this. So definitely mess around with that then. Don't worry about maxing your rank in this game though, because like 155, if you're not 155 yet, it takes a little bit of time and it's just going to get reset anyways. They already came out and said there's 4 new prestiges, and those 4 prestiges are going to, I assume we're going to be starting from 0 and we're just going to be working upwards. So once you max out on that, the new season comes and there are going to be 4 more prestiges probably, and it ranks out like 1,000. It maxes out at every time. So I imagine first prestige that goes to 250, then 500, then 750, then 1,000. So that's my assumption on that. And then for anyone that hasn't seen it yet, here's kind of the roadmap going forward. What I would say going off of this, guys, what to expect going into the new Warzone. There's a new map. First thing you want to do when you go into a new Warzone, new map, new anything when it comes to Battle Royale, find your high spots, your low spots, find places you like to drop, find those comfortable ones, jump into the gulag. Honestly, I'm going to be jumping into the gulag as fast as I can. I'm going to find the hottest spot on the map. I'm going to jump in there, and I'm going to jump into the gulag. If I can master the gulag ahead of other people, honestly, like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you can get this gulag down before other people, you're going to win almost every gulag. If you can get this down the first few times, it might sound stupid and counterproductive, like, oh, I'm going to go to the gulag anyways. Well, if you do and you're ahead of it, oh well. It's like jumping Superstore, guys. You're guaranteed to go to the gulag. So that's how me and a lot of high-level players are like, how do they win the gulag every time? It's because you go in and do that kind of stupid stuff. And it is stupid, but you learn. You learn fast, and you just got to keep that mindset that learn. New map, find those high grounds, find the spots in the maps, find those troubled spots too. Like, that's the big thing. Like, in Verdansk, the first thing that noticed, everyone was like, oh, downtown's going to be just like Tilted Towers in Fortnite. No, it's honestly like the worst thing you could ever be a part of, and you stay away from that for anything that your life depends on it, unless the zone goes there. So find that. We're going to find that spot on that map immediately, and then never go there, guys, like ever. So also looking at this, there's 3 new weapons. Everyone's going to have to level those. Hopefully they're good. Who knows if they're going to be good or not. I mean, Mac 12 falls into that like Uzi class, which they never like absolutely kill it. So we'll see if they figure that out. The Groza, I'm excited about that one because that's like it's like an in-between assault rifle and submachine gun. So I'm really excited. It shoots like a 7.62, so it's kind of like an AK, but it's like a shorter AK. So I'm kind of excited about that. The expanded arsenal is going to be cool. There's going to be better blueprints that have more attachments on it. With that, there's a new tactical raft, which is going to definitely be on this map, I would imagine. That would be cool if we can go in the water. If we can't go in the water, I'll be sad because there's like a little bit of water on Verdansk and you can't go in it. So hopefully we can go in that, whether it be swimming or on a raft. And then other than that, guys, the big thing that they did announce with Season 1 is there is a new attack helicopter vehicle. I don't know if you have to buy it. I don't know if you have to unlock it. I don't know what you have to do to get it yet. But if you can just go land on a helicopter and you can shoot people with it, does that not sound broken? If it controls the same as the helicopter is now, it might not be broken. It's going to be a very high skill gap on using it correctly. But you can figure that out early. It might be worth jumping on them and like risking your life over and over to try to master that, because they might be busted. So we don't know anything about that yet, though. So that's just another thing I did want to touch on before that. And then when it goes over to Black Ops, guys, the couple guns, if you do have this game, that I would 100% recommend leveling. Like, you need to have these guns leveled. You need to have the Krig leveled. This is going to be the first gun I'm using in Warzone. This gun is a laser at long distance, has actually 0 kick, and if they don't change it at all, it's going to be the best gun in the game, I imagine. AK in this game is super good as well. If you guys have not leveled that yet, it's probably the best overall gun in multiplayer right now. So the best gun in multiplayer transitioned very well into Warzone initially with the release of Warzone. So I imagine this is going to transfer over wonderfully. You can see my beautiful diamonds now that they finally loaded. And then, honestly, guys, the Tundra here, if you're a big sniper, this is probably the sniper I would level up. You don't have to get too many attachments on the snipers in this game because there's no like monolithic suppressor that you like have to have for guns like in Modern Warfare that makes it just better, just straight up. So you don't have to level it too much, but it's definitely worth it. And then the gun that I'm personally working on right now, we've seen how broken the R9's been in Warzone. if they don't change that, this gun might give it a quick run at it, guys. This gun's really good and definitely going to be solid going forward. So I'm definitely messing around with that a bit. Shotguns are super strong in multiplayer right now. It's almost an automatic 2-tap in multiplayer. So I imagine it's a probably 3-tap or 2-tap in Warzone. So excited about that. The only thing they really haven't released to us yet is the perks. I'm hoping they transfer these perks over to Warzone, but I have no idea. I hope they transfer the wild card so we can get a little bit different feel for things. I have no idea on that portion, which I wish I did have some details for you guys, but I just don't. So that's what I would do, guys, before this new season of Warzone drops. Lots of stuff to do. Don't put too much pressure on yourself, though, guys. Like, they've already came out and said, like, the games are all connected together going forward. So it's not like multiplayer is going to disappear for Modern Warfare or multiplayer is going to disappear for Black Ops Cold War. You can always do this stuff, but if you want to get a head start, get ahead of the game, be on top of your game when the game drops, definitely understand the new weapons in Cold War and all that good stuff. So if you did appreciate this video, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment below what you guys think. I appreciate y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace out.